Juan Manuel Marquez was not just a boxer. He was a warrior whose legacy was forged in the intensity of the ring and tempered by the harsh realities of life beyond it. What happens when the force that once defined a champion begins to erode under the weight of time? Born into a hard-working family in Mexico City, Marquez was introduced to boxing at the tender age of 8 by his disciplined father. Rejecting the expected Olympic path, he turned professional at 19, armed with exceptional natural talent and a counterpunching style that set him apart from his often aggressive peers. His early career was marked by a remarkable record and a determination to rise above the challenges of his neighborhood. Marquez's technical brilliance and flawless defensive mastery quickly earned him a reputation as one of Mexico's most gifted fighters. In 2003, after years of painstaking development and overcoming initial setbacks, he seized his first world title with a stunning victory over Manuel Medina. Every fight became a masterclass in strategy as he systematically dismantled opponents and built an impressive resume that demanded the world's attention. Yet, as the years passed and his body weathered the brutal toll of countless battles, the glory of his prime began to fade. At 51, the once fearsome fighter faced financial instability from failed business ventures, recurring health issues from years of physical punishment, and a painful transition into a life that no longer revolved around the roaring arenas of boxing. Origins and early career. Juan Manuel Marquez was born on August 23, 1973, in Mexico City, into a hard-working, working-class family. Growing up in the capital, he faced the harsh realities of life, where opportunities were scarce and dreams often seemed out of reach. For many young boys in his neighborhood, the boxing ring represented a path, a hope for a better future. At just 8 years old, his father, a disciplined and strict man, introduced him to the sport, believing it could instill in him the values of discipline and resilience. Marquez quickly showed that he had a natural talent unlike most others. He wasn't just another aggressive Mexican fighter. Instead, he developed an innovative counterpunching style that set him apart from his peers. Inspired by great Mexican legends like Julio Cesar Chavez and Ricardo Lopez, he honed in on precision footwork, defensive mastery, and the ability to read his opponent's movements, making every fight a strategic battle. In his early years, while many thought he would pursue an Olympic path due to his outstanding amateur record of 82 wins against just 6 losses, Marquez chose a different route. At 19, he boldly stepped into the professional boxing world, ready to test his skills against the best fighters. His debut, however, was a rocky start, as he faced Javier Duran and suffered a controversial disqualification loss. Yet, this setback only fueled his desire to succeed. Over the next several years, Marquez would refine his craft, proving his worth against increasingly tougher opponents, laying the groundwork for a legendary career that would eventually see him rise to the pinnacle of boxing. Rise to prominence. Marquez's ascent in the boxing world can be traced back to his impressive performance in the late 1990s, where he began to attract attention with his technical prowess, coupled with a distinct counterpunching style. By the time he entered the new millennium, he had built an exceptional record, showcasing a remarkable blend of speed, precision, and defensive mastery. After numerous amateur accolades, he sought greater challenges, and in 2003, he finally seized his moment to claim a world championship when he faced Manuel Medina for the IBF featherweight title. This was a pivotal fight, marking not just a victory, but a culmination of years of hard work and determination, as Marquez effectively stopped Medina in the 7th round. It was clear that he had arrived on the world stage at 30 years old. The dream that had fueled his early years of training had become a reality. This victory propelled him into the spotlight, but it was not just this title alone that began to solidify his legacy. Marquez's unique fighting style, influenced by legends like Julio Cesar Chavez and Ricardo Lopez, set him apart from other fighters. He was known not just for winning, but for doing so with a strategic elegance that attracted a loyal fan base. His subsequent bouts showcased his growth as a fighter, as he became a prominent figure in the boxing community and increasingly commanded respect from both the media and fellow fighters. As he continued to demonstrate his capabilities, he began to capture the attention of promoters, securing more significant opportunities in the high-stakes world of boxing, which laid the foundation for his remarkable career ahead. The rivalry with Manny Pacquiao. Few rivalries in boxing history have captured the public's imagination quite like that of Juan Manuel Marquez and Manny Pacquiao. This fierce competition evolved into one of the sport's most dramatic narratives, where skilled technique met explosive power, making every encounter a spectacle. Their saga began in 2004, when Marquez faced Pacquiao for the first time, ending in a controversial split draw that left fans craving more. In that match, both fighters exhibited their unique styles, with Pacquiao's relentless aggression clashing against Marquez's precision and counterpunching skills. The rematch in 2008 saw Pacquiao claim victory via a razor-thin decision, though many believed Marquez deserved the win, fueling the rivalry's intensity. However, it was their third encounter in 2011 that showcased Marquez's evolution as a fighter. In a brilliant display of counterpunching, Marquez again seemed to have outperformed Pacquiao, only to be denied in a majority decision that left him furious. This mounting frustration ultimately ignited a fire within him, demanding a fourth bout to settle the score once and for all. Their final showdown in December 2012 became iconic, as Marquez delivered a stunning overhand right that knocked Pacquiao out cold, a moment that solidified his place in boxing lore. This dramatic finish not only defined their rivalry, but also showcased the essence of competitive spirit and the unpredictability of boxing. The enduring legacy of their rivalry continues to influence aspiring boxers, serving as a poignant reminder of the triumphs, controversies, and unforgettable moments that define the sweet science. Legacy cemented. Juan Manuel Marquez's legacy is cemented not just by his achievements inside the ring, but by the way he captured the hearts of boxing fans worldwide. As a four-division world champion, his technical prowess was evident in every bout. Known for his counterpunching ability that set him apart from the crowd, he became a master strategist, gradually dismantling opponents with precision and patience, pushing the limits of his opponents while showcasing remarkable skill. His rivalry with Manny Pacquiao is perhaps the most significant chapter in his career, defining an era in boxing. Over the years, their matches sparked intense debates, as both fighters vied for supremacy, leading to controversies that only heightened the dramatic stakes. The iconic moment, the spectacular knockout of Pacquiao in their final bout, served as a poetic closure to their saga, forever etching Marquez's name in boxing history. Yet, beyond victories and titles, Marquez embodied the spirit of resilience. His commitment to the sport and interactions with fans cultivated a loyal following and made him a revered figure. Marquez's story transcends mere statistics. It is about triumph, perseverance, and the true cost of greatness. As he transitioned into life after boxing, dealing with the challenges that come with retirement and facing health issues, the narrative of his contribution to the sport remains central. His influence endures, inspiring both aspiring fighters and fans alike. The legacy Marquez leaves is not a mere collection of championships, but a lasting impact on the world of boxing, showcasing the heart and dedication of a true champion who fought not just for titles, but for a place in history. Life after boxing. Life after boxing can often be a challenging journey for many fighters, including legends like Juan Manuel Marquez. While they bask in the glory of their achievements, the transition into retirement can introduce unexpected struggles. After years of intense training and competition, many fighters find themselves grappling with physical ailments as their bodies, once strong and resilient, begin to show signs of wear and tear. Marquez, like many, faced knee and back issues that stemmed from years of absorbing punishment in the ring. These physical challenges can significantly impact daily life, making even simple tasks feel daunting. Moreover, fighters often lose the structure and discipline that define their boxing careers. The rigorous routines of training and competition fade away, leaving a sense of emptiness and uncertainty. Financial instability can also become a pressing concern, as some athletes find their earnings dwindling due to poor investments. The sudden loss of income can lead to significant stress, particularly if one is accustomed to a certain lifestyle. Furthermore, the relationships with family and friends may change. While many fighters dedicate their lives to the sport, the time away from loved ones can result in strained connections. Fighters like Marquez have found themselves battling isolation as the once vibrant connections to their communities begin to fade. As they navigate this difficult terrain, it is crucial for retired athletes to seek support, whether through mentorship, counseling, or reconnecting with their passion for the sport in new ways. Acknowledging the challenges of life after boxing, while also celebrating the remarkable careers they built, can help pave the way for a fulfilling post-career existence. Media and personal challenges. Juan Manuel Marquez, despite being a renowned boxing champion, faced significant challenges in the media landscape following his retirement. His candid and often outspoken nature made it difficult for him to find stability in his post-boxing career. While he initially secured commentary roles with various Mexican sports networks, his reluctance to filter his opinions led to conflicts with producers and executives, creating tensions that limited his opportunities. Marquez's critiques of major boxing promoters, particularly Bob Arum and Top Rank, revealed his frustration with the industry and its perceived injustices. This outspoken stance, although admirable, alienated him from potential business ventures. It was challenging for him to maintain visibility in the highly competitive world of boxing commentary, where younger analysts began to take precedence. As a result, he became increasingly detached from the sport that shaped his life. Many retired fighters transitioned smoothly into roles as trainers or commentators, maintaining relevance in the boxing community. But Marquez found himself drifting the opposite way. Personal struggles compounded these professional challenges. Financial instability following a series of failed business investments created added pressure on his family life. Reports surfaced indicating that his once strong marriage was now facing strains, partly due to economic uncertainties and his lack of presence during critical family moments. The combination of these factors forced Marquez into an uncomfortable position, grappling not just with his identity as a fighter, but also with the realities of life after the ring. The contrast between his glorious past and the complexities of his current circumstances left a marked impact on his sense of self and connection to the sport. Reflection and lasting impact. Juan Manuel Marquez's journey in boxing serves as a powerful reflection of triumph and struggle. He navigated the complexities of fame, success, and the relentless passage of time. His technical brilliance in the ring was matched only by the enduring spirit that defined him as a fighter. Yet the enduring legacy he built came at a significant personal cost. Marquez's career, marked by unforgettable moments and intense rivalries, remains a cornerstone of boxing history. But his life after the ring paints a different picture of resilience and hardship. As he transitioned into retirement, Marquez faced challenges that many champions encounter, grappling with financial instability and struggling to find a sense of purpose. The transition from being a revered athlete to a quieter life is daunting, often filled with feelings of isolation. Marquez's candid reflections on his post-boxing life reveal the harsh realities that many heroes face in their later years. His story resonates with countless fighters who have walked similar paths, reminding fans that while in the spotlight, many sacrifices are made. Family time, health, and personal connections often take a back seat. In sharing his experiences, Marquez not only reflects on his own life, but also on the shared struggles of athletes as they navigate the transition from glory to obscurity. His legacy teaches us that true greatness lies not only in victories, but in the authenticity of one's journey and the impact a life dedicated to a craft can leave behind. Ultimately, Juan Manuel Marquez's narrative is a testament to the warrior spirit, reminding us all of the intricate dance between triumph and the trials of life. In reflecting on the life and career of Juan Manuel Marquez, it becomes evident that his story is more than just a narrative of triumph inside the boxing ring. It is also a poignant reminder of the complexities of life after fame. After dedicating decades to his craft, Marquez emerged as one of Mexico's most celebrated boxing icons, achieving greatness through sheer determination, technical mastery, and an indomitable spirit. However, the transition from the glory of being a champion to the sometimes harsh realities of retirement proves to be a significant challenge for many athletes. For Marquez, navigating life outside the ring entailed facing financial uncertainties, physical hardships, and a sense of lost identity. As he stepped away from the limelight, he found himself grappling with not only the physical toll of his battles, but also the loneliness that often accompanies retirement from a sport that has defined one's life. Despite his unmatched contributions to boxing and his unforgettable rivalries, particularly with Manny Pacquiao, many may overlook the personal struggles champions face in their post-competition years. While Marquez's legacy as a fighter remains untarnished, his journey underscores the importance of recognizing the ongoing battles that occur beyond the accolades and headlines. It is a story filled with perseverance, a testament to the spirit of a warrior who, despite life's adversities, continues to inspire both inside and outside the ring. As we look back on Marquez's remarkable career, we are reminded that true greatness is often reflected not only in victories, but also in resilience, the ability to confront challenges, and the strength to evolve through every chapter of life.